tutakuwa na Principal Chief Samuel Mwangi akuja hapa na Penina Muia naye wakuja hapa awe tayari.
Asante sana our RC, our CS and your team from Halabi, our CS. Thank you sana mheshimiwa kwa kukuja huku kwetu Murang'A. We are really grateful. First of all is to thank you kwa kukuja. Tumefurahi sana mheshimiwa kwa kukuja huku kwetu ndio tuweze kuongea na wewe na tukuelezee shida zetu zenye tuko nazo. Ya kwanza nataka kukushukuru juu umekuja hapa kwetu, na hii team tuko nayo hapa ya chief and assistant chief ndio bedrock ya chief and assistant chief are bedrock of the administration. They implement government policies on the ground. They protect life ya wananchi and the property, and they are as a core principle of coordinating security in their areas. Hii timu uko nayo hapa, ukitaka kitu ifanyike huwa wanafanya vizuri sana. Kama ni kazi ya health immunization tuna implement vizuri. Kama ni planting trees, hiyo kazi yote ukitupatia tunafanya vizuri. Lakini there are some challenges which we encounter during our day-to-day work. First of all, nataka kukuuliza you consideration of acting allowance and risk allowance. Wakati tunafanya kazi yetu tuseme kama assistant chief ameretire, huwa tunapatiwa kazi ya acting. Na unaweza act even for a year. Na hiyo sio kazi rahisi. So tukikuuliza at least tuwe tunapewa ka allowance kidogo kama tunafanya hiyo kazi ya acting. Vile risk allowance. Tuseme kama sisi ladies wakati tunafanya kazi, tuseme kama ni usiku, unaitwa, umekuja jioni, umetayarisha bwanako, mmekula sapa, wakati tu umeenda kulala. Hello. Wakati tu tumeenda kulala na unajua sasa hivi ni msimu wa baridi. Ile tu unajiwekelea ndio wako kasimu. Monane, kuna nyumba imechomeka pahali. Ama sio hivyo? Unatoka bio. Sasa mzee hata umemwacha kama amekasirika. So hiyo sio kazi rahisi. So tafadhali consider us. Then wakati mwingine tunaenda na polisi. Tuseme kama tumeenda raid. Mkienda na polisi yuko kwa raid, unaweza pata but we as assistant chief and chief, we are not considered. We don't have that allowance. So kindly sir, consider that. Then kitu ingine, we as civil servant, tuseme kama teachers, wenye wanafanya kwa hardship areas, si huwa wanapewa allowance. What about chiefs and assistant chief? We are not considered for hardship areas. So kindly sir, consider that one. Then kuna hii gap. Tumesema asante juu kuna hao polisi unatuletea mashinani. Tutashukuru sana. Tunasema hao polisi wakuje haraka. Juu tuseme kama tumeenda raid, kama sisi ladies, hata kama tuko na chiefs wanaume tunaenda raid, tuseme tumeshika bar, kabla muite polisi wakuje ndio tushike hao watu juu huwezi shika peke yako. tuseme wako kwa station, lazima waombe ruhusa kutoka their seniors. So mkiwa huko hata unasikia woga, wakati mwingine hata tunafugiwa huko ndani ya bar. So it is very risky. Na kama tuko na askari wetu, singekuwa rahisi. Juu mnaenda na wao, mnafanya raid na wao, and they are under you. So itakuwa very easy to do our work. Tuseme hata wakati mwingine unashika bagi huwezi shika peke yako. Lazima ukuwe na polisi. Na tuseme unaona mtu amepita hapa, unajua ni pedra na ako na bagi. Kitambo uitele, huyo mtu si atakuwa ameenda. So kazi yetu inakuwa gumu. Another thing, sir, tugeomba mambo ya licensing. Mambo ya kushika pombe si yetu. Hiyo mzigo tumewekelewa kwa mabega. Lakini wakati wa license, we are not involved. Bar zote zinapewa license without our knowledge. So, sir, we are really requesting you. Hiyo team ya kupeana license, hata chief akuwe included. Sir, in my area, I come from Kanolelo. Kanolelo is in Kagema sub-county, Murang'A location. Na uko Kanolelo, sai kuna club ya 24 hours. Sasa hiyo, how will you work? Utafanya nini? 24 hours. Na ni mashinani, utafanya nini? Hii kazi yetu inakuwa gumu. Saa, kindly, check on that one. Ya mwisho, kuna hawa wazee tunafanya kazi na wao, village elders. Kindly, sir, consider their allowance. Wapewe allowance haraka. Ndio kazi yetu, huwa wanatusaidia sana. Na huwa tunafanya kazi as a team. So, uconsider how village elders, wapewe kakitu, ndio hata wao wafurahie. Grace Wayego Shege, Assistant Chief, Kanolelo Sub-Location. Thank you.
Asante sana Grace. Kwa haraka akuje Aaron Joroge. Dakika 2 tu. Na usirundie yale Grace amesema.
Our CS and dignitaries, members of parliament, all protocols observed, sababu ya time. My name is Aaron Joroge, Assistant Chief, Karol Sub-Location. And here we are, it's Milimani location. This is in our area of jurisdiction. Karibuni sana. I would like just take this opportunity to welcome you in this area and tell you that under the leadership of our RC, we have been able to achieve many things, but a few. Let me say that we have achieved securing the community and their properties. Number 2, the fight against illicit brew, we have done tremendous job, but we are still going ahead to do the drugs and substance abuse crackdowns. Sir, we have a challenge with community health in mental illnesses, but sir, we are trying our best to incorporate those who have mental issues by incorporating the community in doing the same, sir. We are conducting barazas to get what is in the ground from the grievances the community have and addressing those issues pertaining community, pertaining mental health, and still we are doing the same, sir. Sir, we are here in Murang'A. We are working hand in hand with the police, and that's why we have crackdowns that are very fruitful, sir. Sir, there's a time we had co-curriculum activity with the general public so that we can come together. As we address these issues, we can break that board and be able to work in good conditions, sir. Much said about that, sir. We still have challenges as we continue doing our work. One, we have lack of infrastructure, sir. Most of these chiefs and assistant chiefs, and more precisely those are in towns, they have no working offices, and the LGCDF cannot purchase land, sir. So we are usually operating in very unconducive conditions, sir. But we have the county government, which is trying to give us small offices to operate in, but they are not conducive, sir. So if we are given good offices, we'll be able to deliver, sir. Two, sir, is the issue of paralegal. Most of us, you could see the number of assistant chiefs that have not gone for the paralegal. But sir, hapo umesema kwa kufinywa, hapo kuna wengine wetu wenye wakifinywa pengine wataanza kulia, so si mzuri ufinyisha watu wa Murang'A bure, sir. But we are ready to go, lakini hiyo kufinywa IG usisikie, hiyo wote tutafanyia huko, tutaongea sisi, lakini tutakuwa tumejituma kabisa, sir. Sir, with your permission, we as chiefs and assistant chiefs, we are people of mobility. So we would like to have some logistics. Sir, you can provide us with motorbikes, sir, so that we can traverse our areas, and that will help very much in service delivery, sir. Last but not the least, sir, we are still doing the greening campaign. And I can see several MCAs here who have been helping us in the same. And sir, we are very good in that. So the 15 billion trees that will be planted in Kenya, Murang'A will be among the first. Thank you, sir, and you are very much welcome here.
Thank you so much, Haron Joroge and Grace Wayego. Now, sir, I want to invite the chiefs. And I will start with the Penina Muya. Penina, karibu. Unaona kwa nini mtafinywa bila unakuja aste aste? Hiyo ndio itafanya mfinywe hii PTC.
Our dear Cabinet Secretary, all dignitaries and all protocols observed, good afternoon. I'm Penina Muya, Chief Dodo Location, Mitubiri Division, Ivanga Kakozi Sub-County. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, our CS, for taking your time in that BSID you understand, and your kindness, understanding, and preserving time to be together with us, girls and the community members and different leaders from Murang'A. Today I stand to represent the chiefs from Murang'A. And before anything, I would like to appreciate whatever you have said concerning the training. We are very happy because among us from our county have already attended the training and it is in progress. Still, we could also take this opportunity to appreciate for the case of the uniforms. What I can say is, as you have read us as you are here, you have come to the ground to be together with us. Sir, expect a change, even health-wise, because you get a platform whereby you are going to share your challenges and everything. Definitely we increase even in size. So we are very happy because we know that the uniform are now in our county and they are very much accessible to us. But to mass ado, or whatever is done and said, there are some issues that are raised by my colleagues here. Concerning promotion, in your introduction you have said about the promotion, and we are very happy about it. But to that matter, I would like to put this point across concerning the promotion, because we know very well that there are some of the colleagues from here who have stagnated for 4 or 5 years, and they are qualified. Plus, some of them still have qualified and have still gone to that training. So we would like or request through your able office that we could get that mass promotion. Are you together? Secondly, we are, as my colleague has said, but I will not repeat it, we could consider or consider us on matters concerning guidance and counseling. Isi inakuja tu wakati tumekuwa affected. Unakwamba ya kwamba like personally or each and everyone. We are calling the community, the homestates, the country and everything.
So sometimes we find that it is becoming a challenge, and some are very much affected. And you see that maybe the program of guidance and counseling are always brought when there is a need or when there is an alarm or an issue that has been risen. So we could like to request, or if it can happen, if it is twice in a county level or else in a sub-county level, we will appreciate much. The next, the other point concerning the matter that you have said there before concerning the principal chief's promotions, it's good because you have said before that it can be to the sub-county level. And to that one, we do request the Kwamba, if it is possible, DICS, that we consider if in Murang'A County we are 9, if we need to that qualification or qualifies for a principal chief, it comes automatic. Finally, but not the least, so we could request through my colleagues concerning the chiefs to be checked on during the promotions. You find that there are some things are limiting us to get the promotions. This I need the structure to be revised for us to be considered in all the promotions. So you find that there are some limits getting limited because of the service structure of our chiefs. So are we together there? You get that there are limitations that we are getting that hindering us to get a promotion to the other level. So with that much ado, I want to thank you and to thank you so much for this forum you have given to us. We are very happy for you and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Penina Muya. Sir, before I invite the next speaker, I would like to request the forum to come and sit here. ACC Geraldine Barasa and Joshua Okero. To wind up, the category of chiefs and assistant chief is our only senior principal chief in this county, Samuel Mangi. Karibu sana. Makofi kwake.
Our CS, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, Honorable Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen, IG National Police Service, DIG Police Administration Police Service, Senator Minor, senior government officials, RC wetu, all protocols observed. My name is Samuel Maina Mwangi, Senior Principal Chief, operating from Keru, location in Madioya, Sub-County. Sir, we feel greatly honored for having you here in Murang'A. On behalf of the chiefs and assistant chiefs, I extend our appreciation to you, sir, for remarkable strides made under your leadership in the ministry. The positive transformation in security, service delivery, and public administration is deeply felt on the ground. We are proud to be part of this journey of progress and remain committed to champion government agenda. Sir, to add on the few challenges or concerns that we have as chiefs and assistant chiefs, one is stagnation in one job group, training that hinders promotions. We are requesting that training start immediately when one joins the service. Sir, on Friday 15th August this year, we witnessed you launch chiefs and assistant chiefs induction, paralegal and security management course. We appreciate you, sir, for immediately considering our concerns. There are those who qualify. Maybe they have diplomas, but they aren't promoted as per scheme of service. We request you, sir, to consider waiver of mandatory induction or revision of the scheme of service because it is not their fault. The other thing, sir, whenever a chief's possession arises, we request the qualifying assistant chiefs to be considered for promotion. Whenever ACC's possession arises, we request graduate chiefs and assistant chiefs to be considered for promotions. Sir, on tree planting, as a way of mitigating climate change to attain 15 billion by 2032, we have Chiefs Climate Action Day every first Friday of the month. We have established tree nurseries in our camps, but we have challenges of maintaining them since tree nursery requires a lot of resources, e.g. seeds, bags, fertilizer, water supply, storage, and daily labor to tether them. We are requesting for facilitation, sir. Sir, let me assure you that we are committed in fighting against alcohol, illicit beliefs, and substance abuse. We have a good working relationship with our seniors. We embrace teamwork. In conclusion, sir, we kindly request you to consider facilitating an appointment for all chiefs and their assistants in the whole Republic to meet His Excellency, the President at the State House. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's enough. Thank you so much, the two assistant chiefs and the two chiefs, for those wonderful presentations. And now, with the permission of the CS, let me ask whether there is any other issue which has been left out by the four officers who have come to this stage. No issues. Thank you so much. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Is there any assistant chief ako na maoni imeachwa? Waja uoga. Inua mkono. Moja, mwingine. Just stand up. Any other assistant chief? Haya. Mara ya kwanza, assistant chief. There is any other? Ndio ule nyuma pale, madam. So those two, just stand up. Just stand up. Yeah. So the two of them.
Thank you, sir. Our CS, and all protocols observed. I'm Paul Mwagidiongo, Assistant Chief, Mairi Sub-Location, Kagari Location, Kegumo Sub-County. I have one question, only one question. One. I want to understand the timeline for probation for chiefs and assistant chiefs once they are employed. Why? Majority of the GAO team, once they are employed, they go for a whole year, several months without pay. Yes or no? So I know some few who went for 15, 16 months without receiving their pay. So the timeline for probation, we would like that one to be considered because we work for a very long time and we don't receive anything until the time you get the arrears. I thank you, sir.
How many chiefs and assistant chiefs are here? They have worked for 18 months, 17, 2 years, they've not been paid, beyond 6 months. And they've never received their first salary. That's the norm. Simameni, chiefs and assistants, now. They are all over the country, so it cannot miss here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have committed to that we solve that issue by next month. It's a public service problem, but I have told the CEO of Public Service Commission it must be sorted by next month. We cannot continue like this. So 13. It's a problem with Public Service Commission. Let me just say that. Even in the regulations, they are saying in Kenya, the probation period for national government officer is 2 years. Yeah, and that's not, even if the probation period is 2 years, no problem. But why not pay the salaries? That is where the problem is. That you can even do the 2 years of probation, no problem, but at least get salary. For those people who have stood there, they haven't received any salary, because they are saying they are vetting documents and so forth. So it's an injustice. Because, let me say this, maybe I should have answered later, but the point is, it is long because we had told Public Service Commission to give us, to delegate the instruments to the ministry up to ACC and below. But Public Service is trying to insist to hold on to it. But we're having negotiations to see what to do. Yes, madam?
Sir, all protocols observed. My name is Prisco Joroge, Senior Assistant Chief, Oigajo Sub-Location, Murang'A South Sub-County. Sir, I have one concern for the lady chiefs. Most of us are employed when young, when we are still becoming mothers. And our dresses are becoming a challenge. We are requesting, if possible, if there is a mother's uniform, dress, or whatever, for the mothers, because it becomes a challenge to go for meetings where you're supposed to wear a uniform, well, when it is not fitting you well. The second challenge...
yeah, when you are expecting uniform...
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So it becomes the problem.
Yeah.
So must get unique challenges. Thank you. This is the first person to say that. Asante sana.
Sir, the second challenge with the chiefs, we have a problem using motorbikes when maneuvering our areas of jurisdiction. We are requesting if it is possible, you can organize for us to have a soft loan where we can be paying for even a small cars at a very affordable rates. Thank you, sir.
Haya. I think she has put it very well. Ama?
RC, those who are now the assistant chiefs. Chiefs, also is there a chief who has a burning issue? 1 and 2, there are 2 hands. 1 and the one behind there. Simama, I can't see you. Mwenye alinua mkono simama. No, sasa imekuwa mingi. Ule wa nyuma, huyo na huyo wa katikati. Wewe ambia huyo point yako. Kumalizia. Proceed.
Sir, I was there representing the chiefs and I had a copy of those concerns. I forgot to give it to you, sir. I'm sorry.
So forget about later hiyo, peana mic kwa huyo mwingine angoe. That does not require you to talk. I proceed.
Sir, I am Lawrence Kajamoneki, Chief Kireti Location. Sir, I want to clarification a bit because I am in office for 3 years without assistant chief or without assistant chief. So I am working hard alone, and no allowances, no. So I request to know the time that I am supposed to be in office alone, at the time the assistant chief was chosen, so that they can replace the one who are retired, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I'm Francis Karanja, Chief Career Location. Mine is a concern when there arises a vacant seat of a chief. Most of the times the assistant chief takes over and gets promoted.
Sorry, before you, the gentleman who said you have been 3 years without assistant chief, is it that there is no sublocation or the chief retired or passed on and there was no replacement?
Yes, sir. The assistant chief are retired, and the other one, yes, they are retired, sir.
Both of them retired?
Yes, sir.
And for 3 years we have not replaced?
Yes, sir.
Was the interview done?
Yes, sir.
And so it is in, and it was forwarded?
Yes, sir.
Okay, noted. Yeah, the endelea chief.
Thank you, sir. I'm Francis
So
Karanja.
for that specific case, we would like to check for that specific case, because it's specific to you. Somebody will ask the details. When you anapeana mic, you get the details from him. Proceed.
I'm Francis Karanja, Chief Career Location. My concern is whenever there is a vacant seat of a chief and the assistant chief gets promoted, most of the times it's not promotion. It becomes as redesignation. So there is no change even on the pay slip. Kindly, sir, check on that so that they can be motivated. Thank you, sir.
Units, we have been doing it. There are so many. We have been forwarding the proposals, but we have not yet received the feedback. Kindly, sir, consider, because the population is so high in some areas. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And now, sir, I want to invite Geraldine Barasa to represent ACCs. Joshua Kero should be ready.
Honorable CS, Interior and National Administration, all established protocols acknowledged. I am Senior Assistant County Commissioner Geraldine Barasa from Gatanga Sub-County. Sir, I take this opportunity on behalf of the Assistant County Commissioners in Murang'A County to extend our deepest gratitude and warm welcome to you in this county. We truly honored by your visit, which demonstrates the government commitment to listening to us at the grassroots and working with us to enhance service delivery. It will be selfish of us to repeat what our colleagues have said in other counties, because most of the things have been addressed. Just to point out, Honorable CS, allow us to appreciate the recent promotions and appointments within the Ngao, especially the ACCs, who you fast-tracked within the DPA, and you have promised the other team that's coming behind us, and you got the promotion. We are really grateful. It has really boosted our morale, and we promise you are going to work hard to ensure Murang'A is ahead. Sir, the challenges that have been said, I wish to add on that. We would request that ICT infrastructure to reach mashinani, so that we be able to be sending our reports on time and efficiently. Wakati ICT hizo internet zinapita, tunaomba zipite hadi kule mashinani. I come from a sub-county where we've been fighting Chang'a, and we request, if possible, if we can be availed by surveillance tools like the drones, because Chania River is vast, and kuna milima na miteremko kufika kule ni shida. So we are requesting if we can be provided with drones to be able to map out where the Chang'a brewers are. Also on that, we have been able to fight illicit brews daily, and we request the multi-agency team. I've seen the Nakada team here, even as we are going on this crackdown on illicit brews, they are able to come and assist us too. Kwa sababu mara mingi tunaenda na askari peke yake. Most of the things have been said by the chiefs, and I will not repeat. Sir, you pronounced yesterday about the RRI through the leadership of our county commissioner. Murang'A County, sisi tunafanya RRI kila wiki. Kila wiki tunaingia kule mashinani, tunaenda kutafuta hizi Chang'a, na tumepigana nayo sana through the leadership of our RC. So that we are promising we are going to fast track and intensify the crackdowns. In conclusion, I also wish to say that even as we do the Jukwaa, the Usalama, the Jukwaa la Usalama, we should love this country and work with peace and patriotism. Thank you, sir. I now take this opportunity to invite my colleague.
Thank you very much, my colleague Geraldine. Asante sana sir. To our CS and all protocols observed. My name is Joshua Okelo, Senior Assistant County Commissioner Marag'A. Marag'A is in Murang'A South, Murang'A County. Like she has said, I don't want to repeat what had been said, but allow me just to probably talk about a few issues here which I will call legislative gaps. One, I saw the CEO Nakada here. I think there's been a missing link in the fight against the second generation alcohol, where I will say, I want to say that the government department should approach one another with the synergy of honesty. Sasa wengine wameshika pombe, KRA wakifika wanasema hii ni mzuri. Umeshika pombe, KEBS wakikuja hii si mbaya. So to the Nakada, I know we have the best laws. Let us work together. I think the times that you organize for crackdowns, mashinani, continue doing that so that tukaze hiyo fight. But I will request Malaxias that let all the players come with very clean hands in the fight against these illicit brews, so that we declare this menace a thing of the past. The CS, I also want to request you, we had several police posts huko mashinani. I think the police will address that, but let me just touch on it. They were merged in the context that there were not enough officers. I think that has affected security so much in our areas. Let us restructure those posts so that we have them once more. Security mashinani itaimarishwa na hiyo approach. The other issue, sir, we have colleagues SCCs who are in 2021. I think when we went for a DPA course, majority of them were left behind alongside the 2015 lot. I think close to 300. If that can be hastened, waziri, hata warudi wasome so that we move together. I think that's a way of giving them that motivation to work. Sina mengi ya kusema, I don't want to add anything. The assurance, like my colleague has put it very candidly, we are going to work. Again, before I was forgetting this, I will urge the County Assembly of Murang'A. We have the Liquor Laws 2014. If you look at those laws, I think no legislative corrections have been made or amendments. Please let us work very honestly, take the issue up in the spirit of helping us eradicate. I would want to believe that those laws, some of them are obsolete. The speaker is here. I think through legislations, let that be addressed. Sir, just lastly before I conclude, the other missing link that I also want to say is the issue of the courts. At times when you do crackdowns, there's the issue of where the cases are referred for probation. So mostly the probation officers, normally, they write reports that are not emanating from the chiefs. When you ask why is this person been released, the chief recommended that to be done. So I think, again, as I put it before, let us approach this war with a more teamwork approach. Thank you very much, sir. I promise we will work. Tutafanya kazi. Na tutafanya kazi zaidi. Thank you very much. As I conclude, I request you clap for me. Asante sana. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Unasema nini upigwe makofi wa ndio waziri? Nyinyi amuoni Okero anaongea akifanya hivi? Asante sana waziri. Nataka tuwapigie kofi moja, tufanye nini one machifu wetu na ACC wetu moja. Asante sana. Naomba wafuatao wakuje hapa, OCS Molino Tieno na Daniel Ochongi. Molin, kuja tuanzie na wewe. Ochongi, kuja hapa.
Thank you, sir. The CS Interior and National Coordination, Honorable Murkomen Kipchumba, our IG, NPS, Mr. Douglas Kanja, MGH, CBS, OGW, our DIG APS, Mr. Gilbert Masengeli, Senator Veronica Maina, all members of the service, all dignitaries, invited guests, and members of the public. Good afternoon. My name is Morino Tieno. I'm the OCS Makuyu Police Station. Sir, on behalf of my colleagues, I sincerely thank you for the Jukwaa La Usalama initiative. Sir, I'm here to present a few points on the challenges we are facing at the station levels. My first point is about staffing of personnel, sir. Most of our stations are understaffed. that is within the Republic of Kenya, but mostly within Murang'A. And this hinders a lot daily operations of the police. Like the SEC has said, some of our posts were merged, and we had to do away with the post that is in Murang'A County. If I give an example of Kagira Police Post, which is in Kabati, within Kandara sub-county. And this is also affecting members of the public because they have to travel long distances to get our services. Sir, kindly consider to bring back this post for efficient and smooth service delivery to wananchi, sir. Sir, I would like to talk about police kit and stationaries. We are getting inadequate supply of police kits, that is uniform. And they are not even regularly supplied, sir. So we request you intervene. If I give an example, me as the OCS Makuyu Police Station, uniforms zikiletwa pale station zikinifikia, unapata napea officer kama longi moja ama shati moja. Na hii supply inakuja after a year or two. And these are uniforms that we need to use on daily basis. So ni ngumu sana. Kindly intervene tupate regular supply of uniforms. Sir, I would also like to talk about renovations of the stations. My request is that after a period of time, sir, let our stations be renovated, especially in terms of painting, to improve the image of our stations and to make the stations beautiful, sir. Sir, on this note, when we talk about the renovation of stations, some of our stations are not in good condition. If I may give an example of Kambirwa Police Station, which is on the verge of collapse, and so an OCS is sharing an office with the ACC, sir. Kindly intervene so as to get, if not new built offices, but at least renovations, sir. Sir, another point is about housing. Some years back, when police officers were residing in police lines, coordination of work was very easy, and even response to emergency was very easy. But nowadays that we are renting houses outside, everything has become a problem. Saa askari akienda nje azime simu, hakuna mali utamtoa, na simu ni yake. Huwezi mshtaki kwa kuzima simu, saa. So kindly I'm requesting with your able office, in cooperation with the housing department, kama itawezekana, mtujenge units karibu na police station, ndio kazi ikuwe rahisi tuhudumia wananchi, saa. Sir, some recent gazetted stations have no AIE, have no vehicles, even the offices who are not furnished, and even the stations with the vehicle, like myself, Makuyu Police Station, niko na Land Cruiser. We have to share the Land Cruiser within 3 stations. That is Makuyu, Ishangai, and Kambiti Police Station. Na ile fuel tunapewa ni kidogo. Sa ikifika by 20th, fuel imeisha. OCS mpaka struggle for the remaining 10 days or 9 days. Kazi ifanyike, sa. Kindly intervene on the fuel issue. Na zile stations hazina AIE ziweze kupata saa. Sir, we also have a challenge with the police drivers. Siku hizi wamekaa bila kupelekwa training, and you find that a station iko na driver mmoja na anakuwa exhausted sana. So I'm requesting tupate namna ya police drivers, na kama inawezekana wengi wetu polisi iko wale wenye ni madrivers na wako na license, kama wanaweza pewa permit waweze kupata saa. Sir, I'm also requesting for training of officers who are recently promoted, because we are not in a position to orient them. Kama wanaweza rudi college wapate mafunzo kidogo, we'll appreciate that. Regular training for officers for different courses kwa PTCs na colleges, kindly sir consider askari waende training, regular training. Sir, with those few remarks, we promise to work extra hard for the betterment of our nation, Kenya. Karibu Murang'A na ubarikiwe sir.
Thank you so much, Maureen. And now, before I invite the other OCS, I'm requesting the base commander, Bwana Mudhamia, to come here. Base commander, Murang'A, Daniel Ochonyi, please.
The CS, Interior and National Coordination, Honorable Onesimus Kipchumba Murkomen, the IG, National Police Service, Mr. Degras Kanja, MGH, CPS, OGW, the DIG, APS, Mr. Gilbert Masengeri, OGW, MPS, Order of Silver Star, Kenya. Sir, the Commissioner General, the Kenya Prisons, Mr. Patrick Arandu, CPS, the Regional Commissioner, Central Kenya, Mr. Joshua Angaya, elected members led by Honorable Senator Veronica Maina, and other protocols observed. My name is Daniel Ochwangi, Chief Inspector of Police, OCS, Kaweru Police Station, Murang'A East Sub-County. Sir, today we are privileged to have you as Murang'A team. I will start by congratulating you and commending you for the issue, this initiative of Usalama, the Jukwaa la Usalama initiative, which has made us proud and actually has shortened the distance between you and us. Because it's not easy for us to reach you and give you our grievances the way we will wish. Perhaps as we journey up, maybe to not reach you the way I would have wished. But now you're here, you will hear it direct from the grassroots. I would like to talk about only two issues, and at most maybe a third one, because my colleague has just said. There's an issue to do with mental health awareness. Other speakers have mentioned it, but maybe I'll mention it in another way. We have several transfers that do happen from time to time on security apparatus. At some point, our officers are subjected to trauma and maybe some pressure when they're exposed to war-torn areas and that areas which are not friendly. And maybe when they have been transferred to this end, they are unable to provide services as required. Now, it's my sincere request that we employ more police counselors, let them be distributed evenly, even to the station level, and let them be equipped adequately so that they can be able to alleviate this menace and this problem that is facing our officers. You will find that these officers, yes, we have them, they are present, they are not efficient due to the challenge they have been facing previously where they worked and they were subjected to such problems. We also have a problem with persons living with disability. At some point, we face challenges when we are receiving complaints with persons living with a disability, so to mention those people who cannot hear or talk. So we request that as we progress, let's recruit the sign language interpreters and let them be distributed to the station level so that they can be. You find that those people who are coming, they must be accompanied by family members or a friend who is able to interpret. Perhaps even the OCS is not trained, so it becomes a challenge on coordinating and cooperating with this person. There is a very touchy issue here I want to mention, which goes to do with morale. Thank you very much, because already I mentioned that all those police constables who have stagnated in the same rank for 20 years, they will be promoted automatically. Those members of other ranks, the MCs, who have stagnated in the same rank for 15 years, they will be automatically promoted to the next rank. And also you quoted about inspectors. I don't know whether it was a full stop or maybe you will continue up to the members of chief inspector. I wish it could be prudent if you consider the chief inspectors who have stagnated for 10 years, and if possible, now that it is a chief inspector, you can lessen the number of years to 7 or 8 as your office may deem fit, so that they are also promoted to the next rank of the acting superintendent of police. At the same time, I'm requesting that it will be prudent if the job group for the chief inspector of police goes at par with the chief inspector of Kenya prisons. You will find that my job group, I'm the chief inspector, but my job group is K. The job group for the Kenya prisons chief inspector is L. Now, when we are seated, maybe at a lucrative place, I cannot hear anything. I'm lessened, and still I'm his host, yes. So, if we can harmonize this thing, that it goes at par, the person is the same, we will have a very big morale, and we will work tirelessly more than we are doing. Thank you, sir, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, Chief Inspector Ochongi. Now I want to invite the base commander, Mr. Mudhami. Now, after Mudhami, I will request George Murang'A from prisons, Chief Inspector John Kanampi from DCI, and to come and sit here. Karibu.
Thank you, sir. Our CS, Honorable Onesimus Kipchumba Murkomen, our ING, Mr. Ndanglas Kanja Kirocho, our DING, Mr. Gilbert Masengeli, Secretary National Administration, Senator Veronica, and other elected leaders, the Speaker of the County Assembly, Commissioner General of Prison, all senior officers from NPS and governments, members of public, good afternoon. Sir, my name is Chief Inspector Kennedy Mudhamia. I'm the base commander, Murang'A.
Sorry, I was consulting with IG on something. Just hold on, don't worry. Was there any OCS who still had an issue? Before we go to the commander here. The two of you can speak from there. I level. Ikifika sub-county kwenda juu, there is no general meeting. So the OCSs, the three of you. No, wait, that's the ACC. You really wanted me to be generous to you. Okay, when we come to, just have a seat, kidogo. When we come to, okay, let me start with ACC. Was there ACC wanted to add something? Sorry for ignoring you. I will take two. I'll come back to the OCSs. I'll take the good lady here, the gentleman at the end. Yeah, if they don't say what you wanted to say, we can reconsider. So give the mic to her and introduce yourselves.
Thank you, sir. My name is Jacqueline Chege, ACC Kandara Sub-County. Sir, I only have one request. There was a paramilitary training that was done in 2021. So some of our colleagues went and the others were left out, especially the mothers who were expectant or nursing. So sir, we are kindly requesting, we are a small number, if you can help us to get the training so that we can catch up with our colleagues. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, all protocols observed. My name is Inaina, ACC Makoyo. Sir, I know you have to say dear, sir. Sir, is a matter of the Chiefs Act. Sir, the Chiefs Act gives the chiefs power to stop all forms of crime. Washiki watu wa bangi, washiki watu wa changa. Sir, it denies them one action. The power kupeleka mtu ndani. In our case, sir, in Murang'A South, we face a very difficult challenge, sir. Every time tumeshika mtu, tumeita polisi, the people who perpetrate this criminal acts like Uri Changa, they've read the law, wanatuambia, sikushikwa na askari, nilishikwa na chief. When you go to the ODPP, sir, unaambiwa it's an illegal arrest. So my request is this: can we have the Chiefs Act improved, sir? It's a problem. Secondly, sir, our uniform. Sir, ulisema tuongee free. Sir, wakati mtukufu rais anakuja eneo yetu, sir, zile helmet. Sir, we request that a small team for me we improve the helmets they fit the modern times, including our uniforms, sir. Our tunics and sweaters, the ones we're having, sir. Sir, kama mimi unaniona hivi, natakiwa niende huko kuitwa Ngurunga, huko kwa mashimo kwa Chang'aa na hii uniform, sir. Kukimbizana na mtu wa Bangi na hii uniform. Sir, if you allow me to give you an example, sisi nikupalie, sir, alienda mkutano akateleza nguo yake kararuka, sir. Ilikuwa shida kubwa sana, sir, kwa sababu ni material hii material, sir, si conducive ya kufanya operations. Sir, we would like to improve from that one, sir. Uniform yetu, sir, ya ngaos kidogo ikuwe hali ya juu, if kama mnazileta kwa county zikuwe improved. Sir, consider hizo. Na with that, with those few remarks, tukushukuru. Thank you very much, sir. Asante, sir.
Yeah, make it brief. The last one.
Thank you, sir. My name is Eddie Jonathan Wandera, the ACC from the division. And when the ACCs who spoke never mentioned the interest of the ACCs, some of them were skipped because they have been talked about in the other forums. And number one is the issue of the extraneous allowance. Sir, how the cadres are receiving extraneous allowance, can you implement for up to the level of the ACCs and even the chiefs and the assistant chiefs? Number two, on the issue of the AIE, sir, we understand the economical times of the country, but we will request that as much as it has dropped drastically, also you consider the ACCs that are at the headquarters. And you can also increase the AIE for the chiefs and the assistant chiefs. Sir, number three, on the issue of promotion, sir, you will agree with me that if there is one thing that crushes men, it's stagnation. So we are looking forward as Team 2021 for the promotion of the to the job group L. Sir, on the issue that has not been mentioned, these two issues are issues of national interest. The issue to do with drug and substance abuse. Sir, you will agree with me that in the face of drug and substance abuse, the future of a nation unequivocally hangs on the balance. The detrimental effect of this abuse extends beyond the individual tragedies to pose a greater significant threat to the fabric of the society and the stability of a nation as a whole. And sir, we have a challenge when it comes to confiscation of illicit brew. Sir, some of these substances, tukizipeleka pale kotini, there's this an error in thinking, especially from the judicial level, that we have to subject these substances to a test in the Kenyan government laboratory. So maybe nikuulize wewe afande, wewe ujia harufu ya chang'aa kweli? So on the issue, second last, on the issue of these young men who are arrested during the protest, this is a national concern. Sir, you will agree with me, the security forces, especially led there by the two DIGs, instead of trampling up charges terror against those guys who are protesting, I have a different school of thought. And sir, we can subject these young men into argumental rapid 1 month training upon which they will be deployed to the combat operation areas. Sir, I'll give you an example. Sir, I'll give you an example. The Burkinabe president, Ibrahim Traore, took a medic who was trying to critique the security forces into a combat zone and just to cool off his fertile mind. We can implement this, sir. And lastly, sir, of course, this is the first time I'm sharing a platform and speaking to you, but our RC amesema tusiseme personal interest, but I'll pass 1 minute, sir. I have a very special message to His Excellency, the President. A special message, sir, kuna ile nafasi ya Consul General ambayo imekuwa revoked ya Goma kule Congo, and I want to tell you, sir, I'm the only SEC who speaks Congolese Lingala.
The only one in the whole country. Sa kwa fursa yako pelekea rais ujumbe. Najua rais anapanga watu, hata mimi anipange. Asante sana. Saa amesema nirudie.
Sema urudie. Nimesikia. Now let me invite the OCSs. The OCSs who are there. Thank you very much. The OCSs who have raised their hands. I'll take 3. Okay? Simama, I'll take 1, 2, 3 in that order. Is she standing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you will be the last. And quick points.
I'm requesting Colonel Locots.
You introduce yourself and your station.
Chief Inspector Albert Kipchumba, currently the OCS Colonel Police Station. Murang'A prison, the road to Murang'A prison is in a very dilapidated state. Considering that our vehicle sometimes carries like 22 prisoners at a speed of 10 kilometers, it is very risky for escape. That road to Murang'A prison is in a very bad state. So we are requesting if it can be considered. And then the terrain to Murang'A prison and our area doesn't warrant Mahindra vehicles. We require Toyota Land Cruiser because every time and then our Mahindra vehicle is small, it cannot carry more prisoners. So, and the 4-wheel of Mahindra cannot work on the kind of soil in Murang'A South. So we are requesting for Toyota Land Cruisers for our area. Thank you so much, sir.
There was the one in the middle, somebody in the middle somewhere.
All protocols observed, our CAs and others, good afternoon. I'm Chief Inspector Michael Mbugwa, the SOB, Murang'A South Sub-County. My concern is about our insurance cover. The officers will agree with me. Most of the hospitals which we are supposed to go for our medical and also for our families, they don't have the capacity even to give us even a Panadol sometimes. Is it true, officers? And also even, let's say, for the optical services and other like dental, those hospitals are not giving us the services we require. So if it can be improved so that we can be comfortable and also not to strain so much from our little salary to pay for our medical bills. Also, number 2, most of the police stations, sir, we have officers who are mentally ill, and maybe they can be retired on a medical ground because you find that we have the strength, but you cannot deploy this person because he's mentally ill, and also he's dangerous to other officers and also to the members of public. If that one can be checked, it will be do as a good deal. Thank you, sir.
The CS Interior and National Coordination, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, our IG, Douglas, and Mr. Douglas Kanja, our DIG, APS, Mr. Gilbert Masengeli, and all protocol observed. My names are Inspector Stanley Maito from Kandara Police Station, and I only have 2 concerns. The first one, ni kushukuru sana our IG for the policy, together with our CS, for the policy ya promotion of inspectors to chief inspectors baada ya kumaliza miaka 10. I am very sure now that nitafanya kazi bila stress, nikijua ya kwamba in the next 1.5 years, because I have 8.5 years nikiwa na inspector, nitakuwa chief inspector. Number 2, harmonization ya job group ya inspectors and senior sergeants. Unaona, senior sergeants and inspectors share job group J. The last one ni mambo ya IPOA. Saa hizi CS tunafanya kazi na uoga ya kuogopa ya kwamba nikifanya my lawful duty, kesho naandika statements mingi maneno na IPOA. So naomba maybe tuwe pia represented na ofisi ya Attorney General tukiwa na kesi kotini. Thank you, sir.
All protocols observed. Thank you, sir. My name is Inspector Masindegwa from Mugati Police Station. I have 2 issues or challenges about transfers. One of my colleagues have talked about the effect of transfers on mental health. We women, ours is different. It's affecting our marriages and children. I could be transferred at any given time of the year. My children are maybe schooling at Murang'A County, maybe transferred at Meru. There is no consideration of their schooling. And our marriages, kidogo, the relationship of the marriage was standing, but you have been transferred to Northeastern. Unapata tu hiyo marriage imekufa tu hivyo. Another thing affecting police officers' work in Murang'A County, it's political interference. You are doing everything right. Unashika criminals, you prosecute them, but literally unapata politician ameita watu, amewachochea, na slogan ni OCS must go. A few officers are named that must go, and there is nothing you can do. You'll be transferred. Thank you, sir.
Now, Commander, endelea.
Thank you, sir. Since I'm already done personal introduction, allow me to move straight to the point. So Murang'A traffic base has 9 bases, and out of these bases, we have worked very closely with other stakeholders and other government agencies, and we have worked very well with our transport sector partners to normalize our relationship and to strengthen our operations. But traffic, has, like any other government institutions, we have faced some challenges here and there. Out of these 9 bases, there is only 1 motor vehicle that is stationed at the Makuyu traffic base, and this vehicle and an accident. So for now, we even don't have a vehicle for the whole county. Sir, there is an office that was created recently at the county level of county traffic enforcement officer. It was our idea to bring that office to strengthen operations at the county level. But this office is not properly strengthened because there is no vehicle, we have no transport, no furnitures, no stationaries, no AIs. So as a result, still we have a problem there. And we also ask for the administration of the traffic department units so that we can enhance specialization and service delivery. On road safety and sensitization, we have been doing it very closely with the officers from the NTSA to address the issues of road accidents, but we have not been able to do it effectively because we have not had proper funding on that. On waterborne riders, we have had a lot of problem with the riders because every year when these boys complete their studies, the next job they start ni kuendesha pikipiki. So tulikuwa tunaomba the government, if it can subsidize the cost of the training in driving schools, so that they are able to get capacity, wapate masomo na wapate license, itakuwa rahisi pia kwetu na kwa serikali. So allow me to talk about the traffic accidents, and I'm going to talk about the black spots. Tuko na black spot moja, very serious black spots at a place called Kwamuvike along Keno Sagana Road. Tumekuwa na accident nyingi hapo, na any accident ikiokai na kuanga ni fatality. And many letters zimeandikwa from the base ikienda kwa Kena na hakuna hatua yote imechukuliwa, so pia tungeomba hapo tuangaliliwe. Tumekuwa na problem pale Delview, problem ya jam. Hiyo barabara trailer wakati inakuja sikiape ni kustore hapo. Hiyo jam inafungwa almost inaenda mpaka Thika. Pia tulikuwa tunaomba hiyo barabara ifunuliwe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Police Commander Murang'A. Sir, before I invite the next speaker, I would want to recognize the presence of Rashid Wekesa, who is the Regional Coordinator, IPOA Central, and Mr. Shavia Mameti, Regional Coordinator, IPOA Nairobi.
We haven't introduced everybody here.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Now, before I invite the next speaker, could the following come here, in front here? JR Youth, representing the APS. KWS, represented by CIP Kithua. And the OCPD, Cyrus Maina, from Kahuro. The DCC will be the last to speak under that category. Karibu Bwana Marinya.
Our cabinet secretary, ndio naona ni kama ametoka kidogo. But najua hii timu iko hapa itamwelezea yale tumesema. Is well represented. So cabinet secretary, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, IG, DIG, CGP, Commissioner General of Prisons, regional commissioners, members of parliament, represented here by a senator, county government. I saw the deputy governor with us, senior government officials, invited guests, colleague, officers, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mbona mnisalimi ama hebu tusalimiane? God is good and all the times. Okay, thank you. So my name is SSP George Belanya, Deputy Officer in Charge, Murang'A Main Prison, representing the Officer in Charge, Commissioner of Prisons, Madam Rosemary Njega, who is also doubling up as the County Prisons Commander for Murang'A County. So in Murang'A County, sir, we have 3 prisons. That is Murang'A Main Prisons, which currently has a population of 660 prisoners. Then we have Murang'A Women Prisons with a population of 55 prisoners and 3 children accompanying their mothers. Then we also have Maranjau Prison, which is in Murang'A South Sub-County which is right now as around 402 inmates. And we have the officer in charge, Murang'A prisons, maybe SSP Young and SSP Mama too. Thank you. Then we have the OIC women prison, who is also present, Madam Mora. Thank you. So, sir, today I'm very happy. Nimependa hii forum, imefanya hata nitajivunia zaidi kuwa mwana magereza. I'm happy because it's like now the police is benchmarking with Kenya Prison Service. I've never known that a police officer can stand before us and say, wanataka salary yao hii amenas na Kenya Prison Service. Chief Inspector, alitaja specifically Chief Inspector. But maybe for information, I would say they were harmonized. Na sahi tuko sawa, we are at par, tuko mbele yenu. Juu vile umeongea nimesikia madam mwingine alikaa karibu na mimi akataka kuama arudi prisons, akijua prisons kuna vile tunalipwa zaidi. So sir, our mandate as a Kenya Prison Service is safe custody and rehabilitation of offenders. So I take pride to inform you that we have done this diligently since we have had no cases of escapes in our facilities, and the prisoners are undergoing various training programs like carpentry, masonry, horticulture, counseling, tailoring, and many others, all geared towards ensuring that they are rehabilitated. We have also ensured that our prisons are secure and free from drugs and contrabands like illegal phones. So you will not hear people calling you from Murang'A prisons, Murang'A, maybe trying to, okay, you know how they normally con people, sometimes using the mobile phones. So this has ensured that the prisoners are concentrating on their rehabilitation programs. We also have active paralegal and human rights sections, which plays a vital role in, which creates a very important role in ensuring that prisoners are informed of their rights and so on. So through your leadership, sir, we are grateful. In prisons, we have had officers being promoted, but I'm happy you have mentioned that those who are 50 years and above and have not been promoted, they'll be promoted, they'll be considered in the near future. The only bit I would request we add is whether they have maybe clean record or not. That is where we normally have an issue. So an officer could be 50 years, na pengine ameshtakiwa the other day. So utapata hiyo promotion ikikija bado itampita. So we are collaborating well with other government agencies. We have discharge boards where we have even members from various government agencies, the DCCs, ACCs, sub-chiefs, and so on. So they come to prisons to confirm what we are really doing. So we have a few challenges in Murang'A. We have a stalled administration block. I know our Commissioner Generals has taken up the issue, and very soon the matter will be sorted out. Then we have also issue of overcrowding. We are requesting for a storied mixed block because again we lack space for expansion, and that is both for Murang'A Main and Murang'A. Other challenges like transport, construction of staff houses for members of staff, cuts across. But uniquely in Murang'A, we also lack a perimeter fence, and our industry also requires expansion. Issues of inadequate uniform for prisoners and staff is also worth mentioning. Another colleague has also helped me by mentioning that, in fact, he said, Murang'A prison is pathetic. Najua Commissioner General alishangaa inakuwaje hajajua, but he was referring to the access road to Murang'A prisons. So the officer in charge of Murang'A mentioned it and kindly would request that it be considered so that at least when the prisoners are being supported and transported to court and from court, we don't risk getting escapes on the way. Otherwise, I would encourage each and every one of us to visit prisons. Tunasemanga jela ni kama hospitali. Any one of us can find themselves there anytime. So kuja ujue mapema vile, na sisemi mtaingia jela, but ni vizuri mkuje mtende. I'm very happy. Base Commander Murang'A County one time organized with this team. They came, visited the prisoners, and they were very happy. So we encourage each and every one of us to come to prison so that you know what is happening there. When we release the prisoners, they don't go to the risk of maybe getting back to crime. Officers kwa ground, mkiona mtu akitoka jela na kitu ifanyike, wasiwe the first suspect. Tuangalie yule officer, yule prisoner alitoka jela jana. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Murang'A, karibu ni kuchuna ukiwa wa kwanza. Umechukua muda mrefu lakini sawa kwa sababu you represent the prisons ukiwa peke yako. DCI John Kanampio, please 2 minutes. At the sub-county level, hatuta entertain more than 2 minutes, please.
Our evil CSR and all protocol acknowledged. Good afternoon. My name is Chief Inspector John Kanampio, current DCI Kigumo and an apostle. Praise the Lord. Sir, a lot has been said by the previous speakers, and as DCI we don't talk much. And so, sir, I will just highlight and emphasize a few points. The issue of insufficient personnel has already been highlighted. Stagnation in promotion. It's good to note, sir, that one of our DCIO is in the house and has been in the same position for 18 years. Working in the same station for more than 3 years, I want to thank you, sir. You have already talked and addressed this issue. Lack of training in a more emerging and re-emerging crime trend that are challenged to the most of DCI officers. Lack of sufficient funds for investigation and transport. Going to note, sir, that in the most of sub-counties we have only one or none motor vehicle. This has really interfered with our investigation and our operation. I will pray that that will be considered. Lack of sufficient equipment and resources for prompt and efficient investigation and prosecution. The issue of AIE has already been raised, and so I have no means, sir, to raise it again. Lack of adequate office space and infrastructure, furniture and basic working amenities. For example, sir, Kaulo DCI is working under what we cannot describe. The office of DCI Kaulo cannot be described. It's good, and we pray that that be considered. Need for an ambulance to take victims to hospital and dead bodies. This will ease our operations. We pray that that be considered. Use of digital technology in crime prevention, easy use of drone and modern technology. This has already been raised, and we pray, sir, that it will be considered. Lastly, sir, we request for the additional fuel for the operations. The last but not the least, we request and we pray that once an officer is due for retirement, say for 3 years, and this may be for officers that are inspected and below, let them, we pray that they be transferred to the neighboring sub-county to their homes, and for the members of the gazetted officers to their own county. Sir, it's common knowledge that our work involves working in far places, far from our homes, and most of the officers here, sir, their families, they need them. So if they are transferred, when they are due to their transfer, to their retirement, they will help them to prepare for their retirement. Lastly, I've already seen that I'm an apostle, and I want to thank God, sir. Psalms 127, unless the Lord build the house, builders labor in vain. Unless he watchmen labors in vain. To whom much is given, may God bless Murang'A, may God bless you, sir, may God bless Kenya.
Thank you so much, Kanampi from DCI. And now it is the turn of CIP Githua, KWS. 2 minutes.
All protocols observed. Ya kwanza nashukuru kwa hii nafasi kwa sababu nimeweza kukutana na chiefs wengi. John Githua na Kenya Out of Service kama warden Murang'A County. Issue yangu kubwa ni ya kudili na mambo ya wanyama katika county tukisaidiana na chiefs. Chief, nikianza kidogo tu kile kitu watu wajui, kati ya 60% ya wanyama pori hawako kwenye ile area tunaitwa protected areas. Watu wengi hawajui, wako nje kwa wananchi. Na ndio unaona juzi serikali iliweza kutoa pesa kucompensate yale mambo inafanywa na wanyama katika wale wanaishi na wananchi. Na kwa hiyo kuna kitu tunaitaga hata compensation process. Kabapo mtu wa kwanza, sijui kama wengi hawajui, chiefs, you are the first. Ikikwama kama juzi wakati tunafanya committee ya county, unapata wengine wananchi wanaenda huko wanasema hatujui, nikakuliwa buzi, ng'ombe ikakulwa, hipo ikakula shaba. Chief na mimi ni tuonyeshe wakulima what to do. Juu hiyo ni pesa ya serikali, tunachukua form, form tuko naye sisi. Kwa hivyo wewe chief na mimi na veterinary na agriculture, it is our work kuhakikisha wananchi wanalipwa hizo pesa. Kuna kitu kingine inaitwa consistency between wildlife na wananchi. Kidogo tu sasa, kwa sababu hawajui hiyo. Kama juzi unapata wakati mwingine wananchi wanasema sijui wanyama nini. Siku hizi ngoja afike 2 minutes at least. Wewe RC. Siku hizi we have to teach people na watoe maoni. How should we do with animals? Ule madam sisi wakahura wako wapi? Madam uko hapa? Kuna siku madam aliniita kwake kukiwa na issues na tukakaa na kisu wa huko. What should we do with monkeys and on whatever? Na tukakaa kila mtu akatoa maoni. Finally tulipata suluhisho tuko naye. Another thing, kuna siku jako zilikuwa na shida Ruathia. I went there, they wanted kufanya maandamano, niketi na wananchi tukawaambia, wanasema zimekuja, akawaambia hapana, wewe unazaliwa hapa ziko. What should we do? Kila mtu akatoa maoni. They came with suluhisho. Suluhisho kana nani? Na mimi na nyinyi. Si kweli? Na tunatoa maoni na ina work na tunacoexist na wanyama. At the same time, ukiwa na shida, wewe tuite, tutakuja, tukae chini, tusaidiane, tuone vile tutafanya. Asante sana. Kuna anasema namba ya simu, namba yangu ya simu ni 0721 242 0721 242 966. Kidero hata hipo. Na kidogo tu nimalize. Kile kinafanya zero zikuwe mingi. Zero zinakuwa mingi kwa sababu Murang'A saa kama vile ulielezwa wanapata miti sana. Wanaketi habitat ya zero. Wanapata avocado na matunda. Anazaa zaidi juu chakula ni mingi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mgeni wetu wa heshima, tumebaki tu na the officer representing administration police na OCPD. Dakika moja tafadhali. Dakika moja OCPD, dakika moja na DCC dakika moja.
Our CS, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, our IG, NPS, DIG, APS. Sir, allow me to adopt protocol as area established. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Jerry Mahiga Wamoyo, Sub-County AP Commander Gatanga, representing Sub-County Commanders APS. Sir, I wish to begin by appreciating you for creating this variable platform that enables us to engage you directly, share our perspective, and highlight challenges that are affecting us in service delivery. One issue that is affecting